Hey everyone, welcome in. In this video I'm going to be doing 50 sandwiches in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I'm going to be starting off with a level 3 poison type. With my poison sandwich active, I decided to shiny hunt Fungus and Amoongus over in North Province Area 2. Where is it? There. So here we have our first shiny on sandwich number 1. Shiny Fungus. Good catch, nice. So here's our second shiny of the sandwich with 2 minutes left. Quick catch, nice. There we go, our sandwich has run out. We ended up on 2 shinies. Do a quick nature check. I'm guessing impish for both, and the first one is, it is impish, got it right, nice. And our second one is mild. Now on to the next sandwich. So for sandwich number 2 I'm going to be doing a level 3 normal sandwich. With my normal sandwich active I decided to shiny hunt Doduo and Dodrio over in the Savannah Rest Area 1. And here we have our first shiny on the second sandwich. Shiny Doduo. Little catch, nice. Right, got 10 minutes left. Hope you get one more. So here's our second shiny, another Dodrio. Good catch, nice. That's our second shiny of the sandwich. Left now. We've got 4 minutes. Still might get one more. So here we have shiny number 3. With a shiny Dodrio. Critical catch, nice. Shiny number 3 of the sandwich caught. And that's the end of the sandwich as well. So our second sandwich is finished, and we've finished on 3 shinies. All Dodurios. Let's do a nature check. I'm going to guess impish for all of them. And the first one is Jolly, and it's got a mark. The dawn mark. Nice. And the second one is timid with no mark. And the third and final one is mild with no mark. Right, on to the next sandwich. So for sandwich number 3, I'm going to be doing a level 3 rock sandwich. With my rock type sandwich active, I decided to shiny hunt a lowland geodude and graveler in the canyon biome near the central plaza. So here's our first shiny of the sandwich. It's taking 15 minutes. Good catch, nice. So here's our second shiny on the third sandwich. Good catch, nice. We've got 10 minutes still, so we've still got time to get one more. So here's our third shiny with 7 minutes left of the sandwich. Got a catch, nice. Sandwich number 3 is finished. And we finished on 3 shinies. All geodudes. So a nature check now. I want to guess impish for all of them. And the first one is calm. The second one is jolly. And the third and final one is jolly again. No marks this time. Right, on to the fourth sandwich. So sandwich number 4 is going to be a level 3 steel type sandwich. With my steel sandwich active, I decided to shiny hunt Scarlet and Shieldon over in this part of the canyon biome. Well, that's sandwich number 4 done, and we've ended up with 0 shinies. So on to the 5th sandwich. So now we're on to sandwich number 5. I'm going to be doing a level 3 grass type sandwich. With my grass type sandwich active, I decided to go for shiny Cottony. There is a cave I decided to hunt this in. If you go to the coastal rest area and then travel over this way, you'll find this cave just here. If you go inside, you can get diglets. You do a picnic. Visit your picnic. If you stand here, go forward slightly, they will spawn out of the wall there. So sandwich number 5 has ended and we got 0 shinies for that. So we're going to move on to the next. So for sandwich number 6, I'm going to be doing a level 3 psychic sandwich. With my psychic sandwich active, I decided to go for Galarian Slowpoke. Now you can only get this in one area, which is this part of the beach in the coastal plaza. So here's our first shiny of sandwich number 6. Shiny Slowpoke. Cool pitch, nice. That's our first shiny of sandwich number 6 caught. We've still got 20 minutes to get another one. So here's our second shiny on the 6th sandwich. Another Galarian Slowpoke. Little catch, nice. That's our second shiny caught. We've still got 7 minutes. So hope you get another one. So here's our third shiny of sandwich number 6. Critical catch, nice. So sandwich number 6 is finished. And we ended up with 3 shinies, all slow pokes. Do a nature check quickly. I want to guess impish for all 3. The first one is hasty with no mark. The second one is bashful with a mark. That's the uncommon mark. And the third and final one is naive with no mark. Right, on to the next sandwich. So for sandwich number 7, I'm going to use a level 3 electric type sandwich. With my electric type sandwich active, I decided to shiny hunt Blitzel and Zeb Striker in this part of the Savannah biome. So here we have our first shiny of sandwich number 7, the shiny Blitzel. If you're wondering how it's got over this side, it's ran over that bridge there. Critical catch, nice. So here's our second shiny of sandwich number 7, another Blitzel. Critical catch, nice. So our sandwich just run out and we finished on the 2 shinies, both Blitzels. Let's do a nature check. I'm going to guess impish for both. And the first one is rash with no mark. And the second one is timid with no mark. Right, on to the next one. So for sandwich number 8, I'm doing a level 3 ice sandwich. With the ice type sandwich active, I decided to shiny hunt a lowland sandshrew, which can be found in a cave. Now to get to the cave, you need to fly to the Polar Plaza and head south to this part of the map. Once you get to here, you can see it's just inside this cave. And just hug the wall to the right, and you'll see them start spawning out. So the sandwich has just run out and we got 0 shinies. So on to the next. Now for sandwich number 9, I'm going to do a level 3 water type sandwich. With the water sandwich active, I decided to shiny hunt Lotad, which can be found at Wisteria Pond. So here we have our first shiny. Oh, the sandwich just run out. Shiny Lotad. Critical catch. Nice. So let's check our one and only shiny. Check the natures on it. I'm guessing impish, and it is rash. No mark. Right, on to the next hunt. So for sandwich number 10, I'm going to be doing a level 3 flying type sandwich. With my flying sandwich active, I decided to shiny hunt Hoot Hoot in a cave just north of Kitakami Hall. Now to get to the cave, fly to the Ogre Oustin and then fly up here. You just fly north and you'll see it just to the left there. And once you get inside, you'll see a load of Hoot Hoots. So here we have our first shiny on sandwich number 10. Critical catch, nice. That's our first shiny of the sandwich cult. Still got nearly 24 minutes, so plenty of time to get another one. After getting my first shiny Hoot Hoot, I decided to fly to Mossfell Confluence because I thought I'd get more spawns over here. So here we have our second shiny. Another shiny Hoot Hoot. Critical catch, nice. So that's our second shiny of the sandwich. Still got 20 minutes left. After completing the Hoot Hoot family, I decided to fly to Infernal Pass and make my way just over here and shiny hunt Noibats. Here we have shiny number 3, the sandwich. Shiny Noibat. Cool catch, nice. That's shiny number 3, cool. Hopefully we'll get another one. So here we have shiny number 4. Oh, the sandwich is about to run out. Now I'm going to try and get it. You. Shiny Noibat. Good catch, nice. That is shiny number 4, cool. Look at that. Sandwich is done. Look about, just make sure nothing else is here. That's not. What is that? No, it's not. So that's sandwich number 10 done. And we finished on 4 shinies, 2 Hoot Hoots and 2 Noibats. Do a nature check. I want to guess impish for all of them. And the first one is Naughty. The second one is Brave, and it's got a mark. The uncommon mark. Third one is Naive. And the fourth and final one is Relaxed. Right, on to the next sandwich. So now we're on to sandwich number 11. I'm going to do a level 3 fighting sandwich. Now with our fighting sandwich active, I'm going to shiny hunt for Timber. I'm going to do that around the Paradise Barrens. So here we have our first shiny, sandwich number 11, shiny Timber. Cool catch, nice. There's our first shiny of sandwich caught. Look at left. It's done at 23 minutes, so plenty of time to get some more. So here's our second shiny with 21 minutes left still. Shiny Timber. Cool catch, nice. That's our second shiny caught. Got plenty of time to get another. So our sandwich just run out, and we finished on 2 shiny Timbers. So a nature check now. I'm guessing impish for both. And the first one is Naughty with a mark, the uncommon mark. And the second one is Sassy with no mark. Right, on to the next sandwich. Now for sandwich number 12, I'm going to do a level 3 dark type sandwich. With the dark type sandwich active, I came to the Paradise Barrens to shiny hunt for Houndour. So here's our first shiny of sandwich number 12. It's taken what, 11 minutes? Shiny Houndour. Cool catch, nice. And that's our first shiny of the sandwich caught. Plenty of time to get another. And here's our second shiny. We've got 14 minutes it's taken. Another shiny Houndour. Quick catch, nice. And that is our second shiny caught. We've got 14 minutes left. So now the sandwiches run out. We finished on 2 shiny Houndours. So next check, I guess impish for both. And the first one is Hasty with a mark, the uncommon mark. And the second one is Hardy with a mark, an uncommon mark again. Right, on to the next hunt. Now for sandwich number 13, I'm going to do a level 3 dragon type sandwich. With the dragon sandwich active, I came to Glacido's Grasp to shiny hunt Frisiobacks. Here we have our first shiny after 21 minutes. Critical catch, nice. We got what, 7.5 minutes. Still got a chance to get one more. So our sandwich just run out. We've got the one shiny. Going to do a nature check. I'm guessing impish. And it is Sassy with no mark. On to the next one. So for sandwich 14, I'm going to do a level 3 fire type sandwich. With the fire sandwich active, I flew to East Province Area 3 to shiny hunt Roly-Coly or Torkoal. So here's our first shiny. We are what, 4 minutes into the sandwich. Shiny Roly-Coly. Quick catch, nice. That's our first shiny of the sandwich. We've got plenty of time to get another one. So let's carry on. Oh, here we go. Here's our second one. Another shiny Roly-Coly. Nest ball again. Critical catch, nice. So second one caught. Go get another one, hopefully. And here's our third shiny. Not what we're looking for. But still a shiny, so I'll take it. Shiny side up. Critical catch. Nice. Okay, we've still got what, 20 minutes of the sandwich. So hopefully get some more fire types and not water. And here's shiny number 4, shiny Torkoal. Quick little catch, nice. That's shiny number 4, cool. We've still got 17 minutes. After getting the 2 roly-colies and a Torkoal, I flew to Oddsound West and headed south, just outside the town, to the grass area, to hunt for a shiny Oricorio. So here's shiny number 5. We've got, what, 9 minutes left. Shiny Oricorio. Got a catch, nice. Shiny number 5, cool. We've got 8 minutes left. Hope we get another one. Check it out, make sure there's none there. No. So our sounds just run out. We up with 5 shinies. Still a nature check. I'm guessing impish for all 5. The first one is Jolly with no mark. Second one is Lax with no mark. Third one is Bashful with no mark. Fourth one is Jolly with no mark. And the fifth and final one is Docile with no mark. Right, on to the next sandwich. Sandwich number 15, I'm going to do a level 3 ground type sandwich. With the ground type sandwich active, I flew to Mossvale Confluence to shiny hunt for a Wooper. And here's our first shiny of the sandwich, shiny Wooper. Little catch, nice. That's our first shiny caught. Look at that. 15 minutes, so still time to get another one. So here's our second shiny. We've got, what, 12 minutes left of the sandwich. Another shiny Wooper. catch, nice. It's our second shiny caught. Still got time to get another one. Get back to it. Here is shiny number 3. We've got 7 minutes left of the sandwich. Little shiny Whooper. Little catch, nice. That's shiny number 3 caught. We've got 6 minutes left of the sandwich. So we might get one more. So the sandwich just run out and we ended up with 3 shinies. All shiny Whoopers. We'll do a Nate's check. I want to guess Impish for all 3. And the first one is Impish. Got it right, nice. And it's got the lunchtime mark. And the second one is Modest, no mark. The third one is Hardy, with no mark. Nice. Right, on to the next one. So for sandwich number 16, I'm going to do a level 3 bug type sandwich. With the bug type sandwich active, I flew to West Province Area 1 Central and headed northwest to Shiny Hunt Nimble. So here's our first shiny of the sandwich. It's taken just over 11 minutes. Shiny Nimble. Got a catch, nice. That's our first shiny caught. Right, on to the next. After finding shiny Nimble, I flew to Glacido Mountain Watchtower and hunted for low kicks. So here's our second shiny of the sandwich. We've got 9 minutes left. Little catch, nice. After getting the low kicks, I still had time on my sandwich. I flew to Savannah Rest Area 2 and headed east to hunt for Redder or Rabska, but ended up with nothing. So our sandwich just run out. We finished on 2 shinies, a shiny Nimble and low kicks. Let's do a Nate's check. I want to guess Impish for both. And the first one is bold with a mark, sleepy time mark. And the second one is serious. Now for sandwich number 17, I'm going to do a level 3 ghost type sandwich. With the ghost type sandwich active, I flew to East Province Area 3 and headed east to the cave to hunt for a Sableye. So sandwich number 17 was a dud and we got 0 shinies, so on to the next. So for sandwich number 18, I'm going to do a level 3 fairy type sandwich. With the fairy type sandwich active, I headed to Zap Eco west to shiny hunt for Tinkertuff just outside the town. So here's our first shiny of the sandwich. Shiny Tinkertuff. Little catch, nice. That's our first shiny colt. Look at that, 10 minutes left. Hope you get another one. So our sandwiches run out. We finished it on one shiny. Tinker Tough. Do a nature check. I want to guess impish. And it is bold with no mark. Right, on to the next sandwich. Now for sandwich number 19, I'm going to do a level 3 electric type sandwich. With the electric sandwich active, I flew to Alphanada and went to the cave just west of the town to shiny hunt for toxicity. So our sandwich just run out. We ended up with 0 shinies. So we're going to go on to the next. So for sandwich number 20, I'm going to do a level 3 water type sandwich. With the water sandwich active, I flew to Fallen Hall and headed to the cave just to the south to shiny hunt for Poliwag and Poliwhirl. So our sandwich just run out and we got 0 shinies. So we're going to move to the next. Now for sandwich number 21, I'm going to do a level 3 rock type sandwich. With the rock type sandwich active, I flew to West Province, Area 1 Central and headed west to hunt for Rockruff. So this sandwich just run out and it was a complete dud. We've got 0 shinies, so we're going to move on to the next one. Now for sandwich number 22, I'm going to do a level 3 poison type sandwich. With the poison sandwich active, I flew to Kitakami Hall and headed southeast to a cave to hunt for Ekans. Well, that's a shiny there straight away. Got my hopes up. So the sandwich just ran out. We got 0 shinies. So we're going to move on to the next. So for sandwich number 23, I'm going to do a level 3 psychic type sandwich. With the psychic sandwich active, I flew to Poco Path Lighthouse and headed to the ruins to the east to hunt for Drowsy. So here's our first shiny, the shiny Drowsy. Quick little catch, nice. That's our first shiny colt. We've got 17.5 minutes left to get some more. The sandwich just run out and we finished with 1 shiny. Shiny Drowsy. Do a nature check, I'm going to guess impish, and it is lonely with a mark. The uncommon mark. Right, on to the next hunt. Now, sandwich number 24 is going to be a level 3 fairy type sandwich. With the fairy type sandwich active, I flew to Poco Path Lighthouse and headed south to the bridge and kept going up and down the stream to the sea to hunt for Azrael. So sandwich number 24, we got 0 shinies, so we're going to move on to the next. So for sandwich number 25, I'm going to do a level 3 steel sandwich. With the steel type sandwich active, I flew to East Province Area 3 and rode about hunting for Cufant, Varoom and Allfirm. So here's our first shiny, nearly 10 minutes into the sandwich, shiny Varoom. Nice. here's our second shiny of the sandwich. We've got what, 13 minutes left roughly. Shiny Orth one. Little catch, nice. So here's our third shiny of the sandwich, a shiny Cufant. Catch, nice. Here's our fourth shiny, another Cufant. Little catch, nice. So our sandwich has run out now. We've finished on 4 shinies. I'm going to do a nature check. I guess impish for all 4. And the first one is Brave with a mark. Sleepy time mark. Nice. Second one is Hasty with no mark. The third one is Hardy with no mark. And the fourth and final one is Docile with a mark. Or the upbeat mark. Cufant the Chipper. Right, on to the next sandwich. Now for sandwich number 26, I'm going to do a level 3 grass type sandwich. So with the grass type sandwich activated, I flew to North Province Area 3 and headed north to Shiny Hunt Sunflora. So here's our first shiny of the sandwich. We've got 14 minutes left. Shiny Hoppip. Little catch, nice. Shiny Sunflora. So we've had to reset and we've lost our sandwich, but we've got 2 shinies, so let's do a nature check. I'm guessing impish for both, and the first one is Serious with no mark, and the second one is Calm with no mark. Right, on to the next sandwich. So for sandwich number 27, I'm going to do a level 3 ice type sandwich. With the ice type sandwich activated, I flew to Glacido Gym and went up and down the path just to the east in the hope of getting a shiny Snob. So we are nearly 7 minutes in and we've got our first shiny. Shiny Cubchoo. Quick little catch, nice. Here we have our second shiny. We have 10 minutes left. A shiny Sneasel. Critical catch, nice. So our sandwich just run out. We ended up with 2 shinies. Do a nature check on them. Oh, I guess impish for 5. And the first one is Bold with no mark. And the second one is mild with no mark. Right, on to sandwich 28. So for sandwich number 28, we're going to be doing a level 3 ghost type sandwich. Now with the ghost type sandwich activated, I headed to Levincia South and went just to the west to do the town reset for Shuppet. And here's our first shiny of the sandwich, shiny Shuppet. Little catch, nice. With nighttime gone, the Shuppets disappeared, so I headed southeast of Levincia South to hunt for sandy gas, but ended up not getting any. Our sandwich just ran out. We finished with one shiny Shuppet. Go to the nature check. I want to guess impish, and it is quiet with no mark. Now for the next sandwich. So now for sandwich number 29, I'm going to do a level 3 dark type sandwich. So with the dark type sandwich active, I flew to Medallia West and went just north of the town to hunt for Zora. So here's our first shiny of sandwich number 29. What, need 9 minutes. Nice. So our sandwich just run out. We finished with one shiny. Do a nature check quickly. I want to guess impish, and it is naughty with no mark. Now for sandwich number 30, I'm going to do a level 3 electric type sandwich. With the electric sandwich activated, I flew to North Province Area 3 and headed north slightly to shiny hunt for the Denays. So here's our first shiny. It's taken what, 7 minutes. Shiny Pour Me. Oh, okay. We've lost that one. So here's our second shiny. What? It's taken 9 minutes. It's a shiny I'm actually after. Shiny to Dene. Quick catch, nice. After getting to Dene, I flew to East Province Area 3 to shiny hunt for Voltor. So our sandwich just run out. We finished in one shiny. Gonna do a nature check. I want to guess impish, and it is mild with no mark. Right, on to the next sandwich. So for sandwich number 31, I'm going to do a level 3 dragon type sandwich. Now with the dragon type sandwich active, I flew to Castle Royal Lake to hunt Tatsuguri and Dratini. So here's our first shiny after 10 minutes. Shiny Tatsuguri. Little catch, nice. So here's our second shiny. We've got what, 7.5 minutes left on the sandwich. Another shiny Tatsuguri. Quick catch, nice. So here's our third shiny. We've got a minute left of the sandwich. Shiny Dratini this time. Such a nice shiny. Catch, nice. So our sandwich just run out. Let's check the natures on these three. I'm going to guess impish for all three, and the first one is serious with no mark. And the second one is docile with a mark, sleepy time mark. Nice. And our third and final one is gentle with no mark. So for sandwich number 32, I'm going to do a level 3 psychic type sandwich. Now with the psychic type sandwich active, I flew to Alphanada and went to the cave to the west to hunt Meditite and Medicham. So here's our first shiny. After 20 minutes, shiny Meditite. Little catch, nice. So our sandwich run out and we finished on one shiny, a shiny Meditite. Do a nature check now. I guess impish, and it is rash with no mark. Right, on to the next sandwich. Now for sandwich number 33, I'm going to do a level 3 water type sandwich. Now with the water type sandwich active, I flew to Mossvale Confluence to hunt for Surskit, and once it turned to daytime they disappeared and turned to ducklets, so I hunted for them. So our sandwich just ran out and we got 0 shinies on that one. So I'm going to move on to the next one. So for sandwich number 34, I'm going to do a level 3 normal type sandwich. Now with the normal sandwich active, I went back to the same hunt as sandwich number 24, which was the Azaril hunt, just by Poco Path Lighthouse. So the sandwich just ran out and we got 0 shinies. So on to the next. So for sandwich number 35, I'm going to do a level 3 grass type sandwich. With the grass type sandwich active, I flew to Cotondo East to shiny hunt Smoliv. So our sandwich just ran out, we ended up with 0 shinies again, so we're on to the next. So for sandwich number 36, I'm going to do a level 3 ice type sandwich. With this ice type sandwich active, I flew to Polar Plaza and headed to a cave just south to hunt for sand shrews. So the sandwich just ran out, and here's our first shiny sand shrew. Catch, nice. So we've got the one shiny. Let's do a nature check quickly. I'm going to guess impish, and it is timid with a mark, the sleepy time mark. Right, on to the next hunt. So for sandwich number 37, I'm going to do a level 3 poison type sandwich. With the poison type sandwich active, I flew to Coastal Plaza and headed south to the beach to hunt for Grimer and Muck. So here's our first shiny of the sandwich. After, what, nearly 19 minutes. We've got a shiny Oddish. Little catch, nice. So here's our second shiny. What? About a minute after the last one. A shiny Muck. Cool catch, nice. So our sandwich just run out and we finished on 2 shinies. A shiny Oddish and a shiny Muck. Let's do a nature check. I'm going to guess impish for both. And the Oddish is Hasty with no mark. And the muck is Impish. Nice, I've got it right. No mark though. So for sandwich number 38, I'm going to do a level 3 steel type sandwich. Now with the steel type sandwich active, I flew to coastal rest area and headed northwest to a cave to shiny hunt diglets. So here we have our first shiny, a shiny Alolan Diglett. Quick catch, nice. So here we have shiny number 2. We've got what, 12 minutes left. Another shiny Alolan Diglett. Cool catch, nice. With time still left on the sandwich, I flew to Canyon Plaza and went southeast to hunt Shieldon and Skarmory. So our sandwich just ran out and we finished on 2 shinies. Let's do a nature check. I'm going to guess Impish for both. And the first one is Lax with a mark. Sleepy time mark, nice. And the second one is Adamant with no mark. Right, on to the next sandwich. So for sandwich number 39, I'm going to do a level 3 fighting type sandwich. With a fighting type sandwich active, I flew to Canyon Outdoor Classroom and headed east to hunt Tyrogue and Scraggy. So our sandwich just ran out and we got 0 shinies. So on to the next. Now for sandwich number 40, I'm going to do a level 3 fairy type sandwich. With a fairy type sandwich active, I flew to Grand Olive Orchard to shiny hunt Tinkertink. So the sandwich just ran out and I've got 0 shinies, so I'm going to move on to the next. Now for sandwich number 41, I'm going to do a level 3 fire type sandwich. With the fire type sandwich active, I flew to the Crystal Pool and headed north to shiny hunt Slugmas. Now we're into the Slugma treatment. That's what I wanted. So here we have our first shiny after nearly 15 minutes. A shiny Slugma. Quick catch, nice. So here's our second shiny. Another Slugma, and we've got, what, just over 5 minutes left. Critical catch, nice. With time still on the sandwich, I flew to Alphanada and went to the cave just to the west to shiny hunt Scarlet. So our sandwich just ran out, and we finished on 2 shinies. 2 shiny Slugmas. Do a nature check. I'm guessing impish for both. And the first one is bold with no mark. And the second one is quiet with no mark. So for sandwich number 42, I'm going to do a level 3 normal type sandwich. With the normal type sandwich active, I went back to the Azrael hunt, same as sandwich 24 and 34. So here's our first shiny of the sandwich. We've got, what, 7 minutes left. A shiny Lechonk. Quick catch, nice. So here's our second shiny of the sandwich, a shiny Azrael. Critical catch, nice. So our sandwich ran out and we finished on 2 shinies. A shiny Lechonk and a shiny Azrael. We'll do a nature check now. I want to guess impish for both. And the first one is timid with no mark. And the second one is docile with no mark. Right, on to the next sandwich. So for sandwich number 43, I'm going to do a level 3 bug type sandwich. Now with the bug type sandwich active, I flew to the coastal outdoor classroom and headed southwest up to the top of the torchlit labyrinth to hunt for Dewpilot and Araquanid. So here's our first shiny and sandwich. It's taken, what, nearly 8 minutes. Quick catch, nice. So here's our second shiny of the sandwich. We've got 13 minutes left. Little catch, nice. With time still left on the sandwich, I flew to Central Plaza and headed southwest to Chargestone Cavern to hunt for Joltik. So here's our third shiny of the sandwich. Shiny Joltik. Good catch, nice. So our sandwich just went out and we finished on 3 shinies. Gonna do a nature check now. And I'm guessing impish for all 3. And the first one is Serious with no mark. And the second one is Timid with a mark. Lunchtime mark. Nice. And the last one is Impish. I got that right. No mark though. Right, on to the next sandwich. So for sandwich number 44, I'm going to do a level 3 dragon type sandwich. With the dragon type sandwich active, I flew to Polar Plaza and went southeast to hunt Duraludon. So our sandwich just went out and we've got 0 shinies, so I'm going to move on to the next. So for sandwich number 45, I'm going to do a level 3 rock type sandwich. Now the rock type sandwich is active, I flew to Canyon Plaza and headed southeast to hunt for Shieldon. So here's our first shiny of the sandwich. It's taken, what, 16 minutes. Little catch, nice. So here's our second shiny. We've got, what, 8.5 minutes left. Little catch, nice. With a little bit of time left on the sandwich, I flew to Zero Gate and went to the very bottom of Area 0 to hunt for Glimmet and Glamora. So our sandwich just ran out and we finished on the 2 shinies. We'll do a nature check now. I want to guess impish for both. And the first one is docile with no mark. And the second one is gentle with no mark. Right, on to the next sandwich. So for sandwich number 46, I'm going to do a level 3 ghost type sandwich. Now with the ghost type sandwich active, I flew to Laventia south and went west just outside the town to hunt for another shuppet. So here we have our first shiny. It's taken what, just over 10 minutes. Shiny shuppet. Little catch, nice. With my second shuppet call, I headed southeast of Laventia South to hunt for Sandygast. So here's our second shiny of the sandwich. It's taken what, 17.5 minutes. Critical catch, nice. So here's our third shiny of the sandwich. Little catch, nice. With the Sandygast family complete, I flew to Asada Desert Watchtower to hunt for Bramblin. So the sandwich just run out and we've finished on 3 shinies. We'll do a nature check now. I want to guess impish for all 3. And the first one is sassy with no mark. The second one is adamant with no mark. The third and final one is jolly with a mark, the uncommon mark. So for sandwich number 47, I'm going to do a level 3 flying type sandwich. Now with the flying type sandwich active, I flew to Artisan West and headed south to hunt Squawkabilly. So here's our first shiny of the sandwich. It's taken just over 5 minutes. Shiny Squawkabilly. Quick catch, nice. So here's our second shiny of the sandwich. It's taken me 13 minutes. Quick catch, nice. So here's shiny number 3. We've got, what, just under 10 minutes left. Shiny Rookity. Good catch, nice. So the sandwich just ran out and we finished on 3 shinies. Gonna do a nature check now. I guess impish for all 3. And the first one is sassy with no mark. The second one is hasty with no mark. And the third and final one is modest with no mark. Right, on to the next sandwich. So for sandwich number 48, I'm going to do a level 3 fighting type sandwich. With the fighting sandwich active, I flew to the Canyon Outdoor Classroom and headed east to have another go at the Tyrogue and Scraggy hunt. So here's our first shiny of the sandwich. It's taken, what, just over 15 minutes. Shiny Tyro. Critical catch, nice. So our sandwich just run out, and we've got the one shiny. Going to do a nature check now. I'm going to guess impish, and it is careful with a mark. Sleepy time mark. So for sandwich number 49, I'm going to do a level 3 ground type sandwich. With the ground type sandwich active, I flew to Gracia Stones and went east to hunt for toad squirrel. So here we have our first shiny. It's taken, what, just over 6 minutes. Critical catch, nice. So here's our second shiny of the sandwich. Critical catch, nice. With the Toad Squirrel family complete, I flew to the Central Plaza and went southwest to Chargestone Cavern to hunt Drillbur. So here we have shiny number 3. We've got 4.5 minutes left. Shiny Drillbur. Good catch, nice. And there we go. Sounds just run out, and we finished on 3 shinies. I'll do a nature check now. I want to guess impish for all 3. And the first one is Lax. with a mark. The uncommon mark. The second one is quiet with no mark. The third and final one is docile with no mark. Right, on to the final sandwich. Now for the final sandwich, I'm going to do a level 3 bug type sandwich. For the final sandwich, I went with a bug type sandwich, and I flew to the Savannah Rest Area 2 and headed east to hunt for Relor. So here we have our first shiny. It's taken what, 12.5 minutes. Quick catch, nice. So our sandwich just went out and we got one shiny. Let's do a nature check on it. I'm going to guess impish, and it is bashful with no mark. And that is the final shiny of the video.